Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing and trying out the brand new Glossier Fluid Foundation. I'm super excited about this. You guys know how much I love my foundations and I just love Glossier products so much. So I had to buy this when I saw it came out and I want to try it out for you guys on camera. So that's what today is going to be all about. So before we get started, as usual, please give this video a thumbs up for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Really helps me out. You get 3 videos a week, so please do not miss out. Join the family. But if you want to see me review this foundation, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alrighty guys, I am not feeling my best. I am sick. I've been super sick all weekend and I'm just not feeling good, but I am powering through because I really was excited about this. So I want to film for you guys. So we're gonna get through it. If I'm not like my normal self though, I am just a little bit sluggish, so bear with me today. But I am very anxious to try this out and see what it does for me. So I have it pulled up on Sephora because that is where I got it. So it says Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation for buildable coverage. And then it goes for $34, which I would say is pretty like standard to pretty good pricing for a foundation that you would get at Sephora. Pretty standard. And then I got the shade Medium 1, which is a neutral undertone, and then it's 1 ounce, so it's the standard size. The highlights say cruelty-free, hydrating, natural finish, liquid formula, medium coverage, long wearing. And then the description says a hydrating gel cream foundation that nourishes skin for buildable light to medium coverage with a natural to you finish. And then it also says, this foundation truly puts your skin first with an 89% skincare base. That's actually really cool. Plant-derived squalane and glycerin hydrate and nurture skin's moisture barrier, while wild rose, berry, and plankton extract balance the look of shine. Amino acid coated pigments fuse with your skin for flexible coverage in a wide variety of shades. There's 32 different shades that I'm seeing on Sephora, so that is definitely, you've got some options. And then for the how to use, it says shake the bottle to combine the skincare base with the amino coated pigment. So do not forget to shake. I'm gonna do it right now just so I don't forget. And then it says to apply 1 pump to clean moisturized skin, which I have no primer on, so we're gonna see what this does for pores and all. And then it says gently blend up and out with your fingertips, or buff and diffuse with Glossier's Stretch Blending and Buffing Face Brush. Don't have that. Use more product for extra coverage. And then obviously use concealer on top. I was planning to use a beauty blender though. I wonder if that would be similar to fingertips because I don't want to make a mess with using like my hands. So maybe I will use a beauty blender and see what that does. I don't know, because that's just what I would normally do anyways. I would do like a beauty blender or a brush, but I've been like a lot more into the beauty blender lately. So I'm just gonna shake this one more time so I don't forget, but this packaging is very, very cute. It's like a glass, so it's very good quality. It's heavy. I really like this silver reflective top. And then it just says Glossier in huge letters, and that's really it. And then it just says the shade on the bottom. And then it has a pump, which I like. I feel like this is very like simple and clean looking. So nothing too fancy, but I like it. And then I'm just gonna pump some on the back of my hand so we can see what the color match looks like and the consistency. I was expecting this to be way waterier, I'll be honest, because it said like light to medium coverage and a lot of skincare, so I imagined it being very watery, but it's actually not. So let me just like, it's light compared to my hand, but I feel like I could make it work. Like I feel like this will be fine. It feels really, really good. Super smooth. I feel like this is definitely gonna be medium coverage because that's like, you can see some coverage there, but we'll see. I'm just like blending some onto my beauty blender really quick because it's a new one. So I don't wanna wipe all the makeup off my face with a brand new blender. So I guess now I'm just gonna start applying and then we'll see what happens. We'll talk details after. Like I said, my skin is just moisturized. I don't have a primer on, like no pore filling primer or anything like that, because I want to see what this does for my skin on its own. So I'm super excited. We could just get started and then we'll talk details after I'm done applying. So let's go. Okay guys, I am back. So here is my skin after the foundation is applied. Obviously I have nothing else on top. This is just strictly the foundation on my face. And first impression, I really like how this looks on me. I will say it is a little bit light compared to the rest of me. I was nervous that medium tan would be a little bit too dark for me, and now I almost wish that I went with that because this is a little bit light with the tan that I have on. But when I don't have as much of a self tan on, I feel like I could make this work really nicely. First thing that I noticed when I was applying it was how much coverage this actually has. I definitely would not say that this is like a light to medium. To me, this is definitely a medium coverage kind of foundation. Maybe it's different if you're applying with your fingertips, but with the Beauty Blender, it is a medium coverage and in the best way. Like I had some blemishes and some redness on my skin and I feel like it covered everything I needed it to in the best way while still letting like my skin peek through, so it still looks very natural without not doing anything at the same time. So I really like it. I will say I used probably closer to like 2 pumps. I did like a full pump for my forehead and my nose, and then I did half a pump for each side of my cheeks and my chin. So I would say 2 pumps for me was a little bit more realistic. And then the other thing that I noticed was like how just not creasy my under eyes look, because obviously I put this under there and they just look so hydrated and youthful. So I really love that. And then the other thing I noticed was I feel like it filled my pores in, which has not been happening a lot, I've noticed, with foundations for me lately. So I'm super excited that this one kind of looks like it filled my pores in. Like they're not accentuated or anything. I feel like they just look like they're not there, so I'm very happy with that. The only thing with this is it does feel like a tiny bit sticky. Like on my face when I touch it, it feels a little bit foundation-y, so that's like the only downside that I could think of for this. But once I set my face, I'm sure that'll change at least a little bit. So far, 2 thumbs up. I'm very happy with this. That was the only thing that I could notice that was like eh. And then I don't think this had a smell. Then again, my nose is stuffed, so I probably couldn't smell it anyways. So I am going to put the rest of my makeup on so I could see how this works with other products on top of it. And then once I'm done with that, I'll come back and give you guys final thoughts and let you know if I think it's worth your money. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. Here is the finished look. I'm obsessed already. So the first thing that I noticed, obviously, as I was applying the products on my face, was just how easy and how smooth and how even everything was going on, especially my bronzer. I feel like a lot of times if the foundation isn't that great, the bronzer just doesn't sit right on top of it, but my bronzer was literally just gliding on top of the foundation so beautifully. I hardly had to swipe any product to get like exactly what I wanted out of it. And then same goes for the blush and the highlighter. Obviously, setting my face really just smoothed everything down, and now my skin does not feel sticky or foundation-y at all, which was exactly what I was expecting. So I would just say the only thing with this is to set your face with a powder, or it might feel a little bit sticky foundation-y. That's the only thing that I didn't like about it, but obviously now that I've put powder on, that is fixed and it's perfect. And I always powder anyways, so it's not like it's like a hassle for me. But my pores still look so amazing, like aka not there. Like I don't know how well you guys could tell, but it just looks so nice. My under eyes not creasy. I will say the only thing is that I feel like it's clinging to my dry patches a little bit. So I did start to notice that throughout too. Like I see my dry patches and I feel like the foundation was kind of clinging onto there. But other than that, this is beautiful. Like I would just say make sure your skin is very moisturized before applying this. Like have a good base before applying the foundation and you're good to go. But otherwise I feel like my skin just looks very, very flawless right now, and I'm honestly loving it a lot. Like it just looks so good, and my other makeup looks so good on top. It looks so natural. Like this looks like it's my skin, but so much better. So A+, I love it. I am definitely going to continue using it. This is going to be one that I reach for consistently. I can already feel it. So it's a huge yes. I definitely recommend. And I recommend with the Beauty Blender because I really love how it looked applying with that. So it's a yes, but that is it for today. So comment and let me know what you guys think about how it turned out, what you like, what you don't like. Let me know what other videos you guys want from me. Give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.